Well, tonight we have a special edition of Changemakers. ADAPT Community Network helps thousands of people who have special needs here in New York, all the way from preschool to the adult community.
Yeah, I just talked to the top execs at ADAPT about the coronavirus crisis and what the organization is doing to help those they serve. Take a look.
Changemakers, brought to you by ADAPT Community Network, empowering people through innovative solutions one person at a time. We change.
The ADAPT Community Network supports thousands of children and adults with disabilities and their families by providing classes, programs, and other services. We talked to ADAPT CEO Ed Matthews about what challenges his staff and the community they serve face during this crisis. Schools are shut down, centers are shut down. What is ADAPT doing in the middle of all this? Because you guys run all the time and help a lot of different people, not just the kids, but also the adults.
We have over 500 people who live with us in both supervised, supported, and independent settings, and another 550 people who live at home who come to our day programs, which are now closed, as you pointed out. So we have hundreds of people working in our residential programs, literally in harm's way, to try to provide supports and services to people to keep them healthy and safe.
Are you getting supplies that you need to make sure those people stay safe? Because you're also dealing with the, we talk about the high risk. We talk about the people who are high risk, and a lot of your residents are high risk.
They certainly are. And we have the same mandates and edicts for personal protective equipment as do hospitals and nursing homes. And our access, and every other agency in our end of the business, our access to that has been very limited. Fortunately, we're able to get some on the private markets without too much price gouging, but we still have a real challenge in trying to get what's known as PPE to our staff working in the residence and to the residents themselves.
Marianne Giordano is the Senior Vice President of Program Services for ADAPT. Schools are closed down, so what is ADAPT doing to help children with special needs?
We immediately set up systems whereby which the directors and the educational and clinical staff are maintaining regular communications with the families. We're providing and supplying lists of educational activities and learning websites. We're providing therapeutic resources. We're, in essence, trying to prevent any type of regression, both educationally and therapeutic, during this crisis time. It's not an easy time. It's not an easy time for the families. It's not an easy time for the kids. There's a lot of change. Overnight, immediately it happened. And we're just we're trying to maintain all the progress that they've made at this point in the year.
And of course, they're doing so much. For more on ADAPT, you can go to our website, pix11.com.